Hello and welcome back to Transport Fever 2. We're sat just outside of Worthing with our new junction we just put in. And today we're going to add another service to this junction, and it will be the local commuter, which will be starting all the way back at Mitcheldean. And we're going to do something different with that station today. A nice split platform, because we haven't done one of those, I don't think, yet. So just to try and do a bit of everything with our stations, and that will mean a bit of a rebuild with our station. UI is up, and we've got a bit of work ahead of us, haven't we? We've got to still connect up Hyde. You may have noticed Hyde has got a little busier. Yes, we've got a tram service running there already. So it's just going to be a case of hooking this all up, as we've got a lot to do as far as creating the new line and getting everything working together. Now, Hyde, I think, is the first to have lovely red trams. Yeah, they've got a nice red metro. Doesn't that look lovely? I do like it in red, yeah. There we go, just pulling up. Nothing going on at the moment, same as over at Biggleswade. Although we have our trams, we don't yet have a service stopping there. By the end of today, that should all change. I have worked on the Hyde Twickenham viaduct. There we go. It's not done. I should have chose a better brickwork. It looks okay up here, doesn't it, with the stone and the brick, but from a distance you can see the texture. Yes, it's not very seamless. So yes, look at it really far away or really close, but not in between. There we go. I've got some walls to go on here. Now usually I would have an invisible track, but I'm trying to keep mods down for this series, as we've got plenty of modded series, like heavy modded stuff going on. And so this works for me, trying to make it work without too many mods. I mean, you'll need the Badger Hax's building blocks if you'd want to build it. But yeah, underneath here, I don't know whether we can see. Yeah, there we go. Is just the side of the track there. The normal embankment stuff. And you can see the blocks, how I built them. There we go. There's a square block in there, and then an arch one on top. And they're solid blocks. It looks alright, doesn't it? It's something different on the horizon, especially once we get more stuff going. And we're going to deal with these as well. These guys are looking a bit old. In fact, there's only 4 running on this, and if I remember correctly, this is quite the route, isn't it? Which will explain why we're getting full trains everywhere and full platforms. Manage line, yes, there's 6 stops, and we've only got 4 trains. And the stops are not exactly close together either. So I think what we should do is add one of these on again. That'll give us 5 or 6 stops. I mean, really, what you want to do is add another one, don't you? There we go. 1 per stop. That should do us. And these are looking a bit rough as well. So we're going to manage vehicle, and we're going to stick them all on very high. Just double check I did that correctly. Very high maintenance, yes. By the time we've done our stuff up here, connected it all, these guys should be all shiny and new. We could do it with the other high speed line as well, couldn't we? Yeah, there we go. Manage vehicle. We're going to stick those, there's only 3 of them, on very high. Give them a bit of a spruce up instead of replacing them. There we go. It will cost us a bit, but it's only a temporary measure. So, I guess next up, we join up here. After we've joined up there, we're heading back over to meet the high speed line. What we're doing is branching out and then curving back round. What we could do as a local line is go over the top here and come down sharpish and meet this down here. And give it kind of a raised section that comes down and eventually joins in. We might be able to use Badger Hax's building blocks to hide some of the gubbins that will create. I don't know. We're going to have to toy with that, aren't we? So should we get this built? Then we can create us a new line, and we need to add a couple more trains to our express line as well. I'm still going to say anything above 155 is going to be absolutely fine. 125 should be more than enough, shouldn't it, for our local services? We want to keep them slower on purpose. That way we keep the express route more attractive. Otherwise we're just competing with ourselves, and the frequency of the local commuter will always win out. Well, not always. There is a case to be had for the official episode. Not for the official episode, but for the express train to align better with some of our residents, our little AI sims schedules, and that will cause them to take the express instead as well. Same goes the other way around. It will take quite a while for that to sort itself out, as they don't tend to change their route very often, especially not by just adding an extra service in. They might do if you add the first service connecting it, but after that, yeah, after that, not so much. Did I lock this road? That's going to be important. Streets, tools, player owned. No, right, I want to own that so you don't build off it. Otherwise you'll make a right meal of that. It's very busy, isn't it? Got a little bridge now coming down. I've turned this into a traffic light. Really mini roundabout territory, isn't it? But yeah, I'm happy with that. That should be fine. It's the AI. They don't mind, do they? We go all the way up there. They've got an upgraded road now all the way to Twickenham. There's a few bumpy sections there, so just tidy those up. Okay, that's that tidied up. We are connected now, but we're not done. We're going to head over to Henley, and we are going to enter into this bay platform we set up way towards the beginning of the series, and we finally get to do something with it. First off, high speed. Second, electrified. As everybody dances around. There was no need. I don't know why you had to dance, but that is a fun way to make them all shuffle around. We will run alongside our track here. 125 coming into a bay platform. A little bit feisty. This is one of our original express trains. It has just crossed over down here. I did wonder whether they would, but they use this depot access track to cross over, and then he will flip round, I think, and go counterclockwise or anti-clockwise. Ooh, do you still have a wait time? That might not be a good idea. That's going to all sorts of mess things up. Yes, you do. We don't need that anymore. Do we have them anywhere else? Just make sure. I can't see any more. There we go. Lovely. Perfect. Right, you're off. Yeah, we don't need them sitting still anymore, as they're going to be as frequent as we can make them. It would be nice, maybe, but would also have to slow down the commuter. I think I'd rather slow down the commuter, which is has a better frequency. Oh, did I ever show you what I did here? The AI actually partially did this, but with a different road there. So I tidied it up for them. Isn't that lovely? It's almost like a little mini roundabout. But it's the entrance to the other side of the Henley station. Actually, it'll be closer to where we're going here on the local line. But yes, we need to figure out what we're doing with this. We're going to head up with the express line, but we will veer off and go up the top. Probably there, as I'd like to head this up, not quite that steep, but I would like it a little bit higher than this track and give us enough room to do some detailing on it and stay sort of parallel with it as we head up the side. And we're definitely going to keep it like that, and so we step up. I'm not going to make a tunnel yet because I want this to be a sort of centerpiece, but we will double tunnel into this deep section here. There we go. That should give us everything we need. We will keep heading up with this one until we... look how deep that is. Yeah, we will keep heading up with that one until we poke our noses out of the ground. Then we'll run with the terrain. Shouldn't be too far now. There we go. We come out just there. That one is quite a bit deeper now, the express line. But the plan is to keep heading up and then head down. We don't mind our local service fighting the grades. It's not ideal. There we go. Now we can just run with the terrain a little bit. So it's going to be a little bit bumpier. There we go. Then we head down. I like that. We head up to head down. Then we'll connect that into there. There we go. We've got the local line all connected. Except I believe I just connected to the wrong one there. This is the inside, isn't it? Yes, that's the inside. So we'll just change that last bit. The amount of times I do that, I've lost count actually. I'm not going to count them because I do it very often, even away from recording. Get all this double tracked. It doesn't really need to be double tracked yet. However, we have a lot of freight still to do, and I wouldn't mind sharing the commuter tracks. We have an awful lot of tracks coming in here, don't we? Right, let's bring you out from there. It doesn't really need to be that quick, but I've done it anyway. We're not electrified, are we? No. I forgot electrification, guys. Good job, that's easy with this tool. Alright, fully electrified now. Beautiful. Now, this is not how this is going to look. So let's get the flattening tool here. Get that down, and then we'll smooth it out. Maybe do something so that we can see down to that track over there. So we can do lots of terraforming because we can afford it. Although we're not making quite as much profit at the moment. There we go. Get you across there. That's nice. Yeah, as we're paying that extra maintenance, so we'll have to ignore those figures as well. Is that better? Not yet anyway, but it will be. There we go. Get all that smoothed off and round there. Tidier. Yeah, there we go. We can see between the two tracks now. That one heading off and up, and then the other one heading more level, wasn't it? I think we went with a little bit of height gained, but then we flattened out much earlier. There we go. We'll get all that tidied down there. Lots of official episode today. And then we can see each other, can't we? That's the original local line beside us. Eventually we will, well, in fact we might high speed it sooner rather than later. I'm tempted to put our diesel running on that. We won't need to change carriages, but it is still our only steam train, isn't it? Currently, I believe. There we go. Do we like that, guys? We've got a nice branch off there where we head to hide up that one. We don't need much blocking as per usual because we don't have any freight that's joining us at the moment. I'm just going to stick the signals a little bit away from the station. We will have more blocking as the tracks busy up, but for now, not required, is it? So we can place them sensibly. Although, do you know what we could have here? As bizarre as it sounds, we could have an access track, couldn't we? And we'll make use of a double slip switch just here. Depends on the speed, but that would kind of be nice, wouldn't it? We haven't actually used many, or if any, double slip switches. But what's the speed? It's going to be slow, isn't it? It might be too slow. Let's get the speed layer up here. Oh, ignore me. I mean, it does slow down to, what was that, 57 was the slowest? That'll do, wouldn't it? I don't mind that. Yeah, that'd be fine. Okay, so we got that in now. We'll use this. just because we haven't done it. So there we go. Not in regular service anyway. We've got one outside the depot, haven't we? That gives us a chance to cross over and then cross over again. We might have to rework that and speed it up if we use freight that manages to go that way. Again, we could maybe come out the top and go over. There's lots of options. That is a long stretch. I might put a couple of blocking signals just in the middle. We want them to maintain their spacing, don't we? Are we done? Surely not. Yeah, I think we are. I would like a couple of extra signals up here. Just as though we're approaching, so these might be caution signals, depending on what the aspect is in front of us. And then, likewise, we can have some freeing signals there, like that. There we go, just to add a bit of scenery. So that one would be a warning if the other one is red. In fact, we're coming up to it now. We need that view. There we go, guys. It's like the intro all over again, except this time we'll get to see our express pull into the station. Then we'll create us. Hey, there we go. We've got a green light. We'll create us the brand new commuter heading out from Mitcheldean, but we've got, oh no, we can't. We've got to do, there it is. We've got to do that station rework first. It shouldn't take too long. Famous last words. Well, that's pretty nice, isn't it? Very smooth around there. Yes, I like that junction. Absolutely marvellous. Let's get on with work. I can't sit there looking at pretties all day. Although we might get a chance to have a look at some pretties towards the end. Especially once... What's going on up here? Oh, it's paused. I wondered why the trains were stopped. But yeah, there we go. But we've got to rework the station, so we should actually pause it, shouldn't we? There was no trains in the... Oh, there is a train in the station. Well, let's let him get out first. And are our other... While we wait for him to leave, are our other trains all new now? Or new looking? They look a little tidier. Manage vehicle. Very good, very good. Are they at 100%? All of them are 100%. Let's stick that back down. I would like to make some money again, please. And what was the other one? Our steam engines had a bit of a spruce up. Are they looking shiny and new? Yeah, they are. We'll leave our steam engines on for a little bit longer. The 75 miles an hour is absolutely fine for this line. It's doing its job, isn't it? Right, manage vehicles. How are we doing here? It looks like 100% all the way through. Lovely. Right, we'll get that. There we go. Our trains are back on normal. They were the only two we changed. Ooh, I lost where we were. I was heading over to Loughton there. We could do... Yes, before we look at some pretties, we'll look at our pretties that we own, which is the HQ. We haven't looked at that for a little while. Now, we've got to, unfortunately, undo all of this, but we're going to do something with it and maintain depot access over here, because this is the counterclockwise one, the anti-clockwise one, isn't it? That heads around that way. Yeah, so we're going to bring this back. Platforms. This can go another 3. Now, in order to make a split platform, 1, 2, 3, what we need to do is, was it this one? I think so. Is we take that off. Now we've got 2 separate platforms here, but it looks like a single one due to the fact we've left the actual platform in. We can now hook this back up, and then voila, we now have a split platform. Although we've got to connect this back up. I would like to at least give them some covering on the other platform here. Why not? Platform, no, MISC, isn't it? There we go. Put a couple down there. 3, sure. Yeah, there we go. That's nice. Now, what we should see, if we come down here, this is now platform 4. That one is the one heading down. Oh, no, it's platform 3. Yeah, platform 3 here. Then we've got platform 4, should be all the way down here. Then we've got platform 2. So we've got 1, 2's down here, 3's up there. Lovely. Now this section here, what you can do if you've got this sort of layout is you could draw a diamond in there. I think you might need 2 spaces. You possibly could get away with just the 1 space. Right, so we're coming in up here. This is where we branch out. We should leave a little bit of space just there. There we go. I think 80 will be pleasant for a turnout like that, especially since we're heading out of the station that way. Bring these tracks to the end of the platform. Keep them nice and flat. And then we can continue that, which hopefully, although it doesn't matter, but hopefully it's 186, which it is. Just there will do. We'll join this little section. Lovely. And that one should just work now. Yeah, there we go. It's made a bit of a meal of it, but perhaps I'll align the other track, the local service, with the fast line earlier, so we've got tidier catenary. We'll take this all the way up to the platform there. Oh, that looks nice, doesn't it? Okay, that works. And then we still need access going that way, don't we? But not very quick. Oh, no, we can do it after here. Yeah, we don't need this very quick. 45? 45 will do. And then we go in across like that. There we go. Another 45. Beautiful. There we go. Lovely, because this isn't actually a platform. For this, it ends up there somewhere. Although we could turn some of that into a platform and have it a bit asymmetrical. Maybe. We don't need this. That wouldn't be advisable, having the buffers run into the platform, would it? No. So we'll make another Y up here. Oh no, don't like the Y. We'll make this branch off sooner. Oh, that's made that nice and tidy, hasn't it? Yeah. But we need a bit of room, don't we? So let's bring that 80. There we go. How's that look? It's kind of made a meal of the other crossover, or has it? I'm tempted to redo that from this point here up to there. There we go. Just like that. Yeah, that's tidier. I love it, guys. Beautiful. Right. There we go. We've got a brand new station layout for Mitchell Dean. Isn't that lovely? We'll tidy up the track because we changed it all, didn't we? We need a signal up here now, don't we? Yes. One there and a 2-way just there in case any trains decide to do some other maneuvers. We might do at some point. That's got to be 2-way as well. The end of the platform there. And I think we're good now. That should be everything we need there. Beautiful. There's a bit more going on as well, isn't there? I like it. I like it. Are we happy with that? We'll get to see this in action soon as we set everything up. Let's check. The trains are doing what they should be doing. There we go. We've got our local one. Let's just select, see what we can see. Lita Risborough is now using P2. And we're going to set up another one. Starting at Mitchell Dean and heading the other way. All the way to Henley. Yeah, it's the Mitchell Dean to Henley local service. We are giving them lots of options. New line. You're starting there. You're going to be stopping at Biggleswade. And then you're stopping at Worthing East. Then Hyde. And finally, all the way to Henley. There we go. And then you're going to be doing the return journey. So quite the journey, this one. Back to Hyde. Back to Worthing East. Back to Biggleswade. And we're done. There we go, guys. Isn't that lovely? A very, very long service, that one. And we're actually going to make this orange, I've decided. I don't know why I've decided that. But there we go. We've got an orange one. We'll have garish orange. Or delicious orange. No, that isn't how you describe colours. Beautiful orange. Or whatever. Right. Mitchell Dean. Have I spelled that right? I was typing and not thinking. Mitchell Dean to Henley. There we go. Guys, we're in. There was a few stops on that one. Should we go 6? I think 6 would do us, wouldn't it? Yeah, that'll get that up and running. Yes. We know which one they're coming out of as well. Although, I'd like to do a little test of all of our trains left here. Yes, because I would like to increase, before we bring out those new trains, the capacity of our express lines. Currently, they don't have anything. Are we going to have to stop-start one? Right, if I do that, will you have figured out the line? Yeah, there we go. Right, we'll do the same up here. Although, when you stop, we should work out a new timing. It's because we changed a lot on the route. I think it's when you disconnect a station. Sometimes it loses what it's doing. There we go. 11 minutes 18 seconds. 11 minutes 19 seconds. The interesting thing here is we're paying through the nose for this service that is barely quicker, and it's on the inside line. So all the way round this loop, it's got the inside track. It's making up a bit of ground, but we're also paying. Let's just compare these. I think, have we got the same amount of carriages? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on there. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on there. Right, same carriages and barely a difference in their line rates. We're going to come over here ready for the lottery on our depot. Right, back to this. It's costing us 6.1 million per year to run this consist that is fractions of a second faster. And then we've got this one, which is costing us 4.2. So just for having a really overpowered loco that's doing roughly the same speed around the line, it's not worth 2 million, is it? No. So we won't keep those on, unfortunately. But I did want to show you them. We will put them back out on the line once we've got carriages. Don't like what you're doing there. Once we've got carriages that can make use of their extra speed, because currently we're just paying for the power and it's not required, as we saw. So, shall we get 2 more trains on? There's 5, isn't there? We said, yeah, so we'll get 2 more trains on that one. There we go. They should be coming out of the clockwise depot. There we go. You see them both in there. And then, where's the other one? You're the same. Where's our other one? Goodness me. You're right round here. Manage these. 2 of those. There we go. We'll change them for these locos. They're better suited for these carriages. And there we go. They're coming out the anti-clockwise depot, which is absolutely spot on. We did it all perfectly, didn't we? We've got a signal there, but not up here. Oh, no, I did put one in. There we go. I think it got eaten at some point, but we've got a signal there to allow our commuters to get by at times. Now that we've got these coming out, this depot's going to get absolutely chock-a-block. Buy vehicles. Let's build us a consist for the local service. We're going to stick with the cheap option. That's what we're going with. We're making it slightly slower, so it's a little less attractive to our Sims. We're going to colour it orange, and we go about 105, don't we, on these? Well, there's one in here. What are you at? Is it 105? It might be one more. Yeah, we'll stick another one on. There we go, 126. We're going to have 4 to start with. 6. Do it. That's a lot of money we just spent. I love it. Right, all of these, oh, we can't see it, it's up there. All of these need to go on Mitchell Dean to Henley. There we go. Oh, what's up with you? Micheldean to Henley. What? Ooh, do we have a non-electrified section or an incorrect platform assignment? Guys, I've messed it up. Everything here looks to be fine. It might be round up here then. Aha! I found it, guys. We've found the issue. Do we have a rogue one-way signal? No, you can get out across there. That's fine. Do we have missing electrification? Aha! Who was calling it? Yes, it should have said non-electrified, but yeah, that'll do. We know what it is now, don't we? That should free the beast. We got it. Yes, we got it. You should be coming out the depot. That's the express. That is... Isn't that the express as well? Yeah, you're going to be joining your friend. Look at him go by. Oh, we could get on there quickly. Hello. Yeah, anyway. Come on, Grand. You got work to do. Let's get up here. Are we even... No, we haven't even got our express trains out. It's only because of the blocking, but I don't mind because it's keeping them spaced out. It's going to take these quite a while to get out of here. This guy should be going fairly soon. Yes, it's our express holding up by our express. Will you get out soon enough though? We do have a signal blocking here. Well, you're going to have to be quick because here comes the local service, which we're going to mess up a bit. Maybe I'll have one just here, just so we can add some sort of signalling to things. One there, one there. There we go. Oh, they're not one way. Keep those one way. You are going to wait. You'll probably get priority over him, unfortunately, but that's fine. You should go straight through, shouldn't you? Or are we still waiting? Nope, there you go. You've just been let out now. You're just crossing over. Lovely. And you'll get underway heading that way. Beautiful. Should we check on Worthing just briefly? I want to see what sort of effect this has had on the population of Worthing. Ah, we've got a problem. Hang on. We can't. We've got some tidying up to do down here. Right. Yes, we need to lock this. That'll be down there because they've stolen it. I'm going to own all of this bit of road. Hopefully that should sort that out. Anyway, right. Back to what we were doing. You can't build on here. It's a country road. Just so you know, Worthing. And I own it. We've brought the rights to it or something. What am I doing there? Don't delete asset. Well, you could have deleted assets. There we go. Tidy that up. Delete that one. Okay. Back to Worthing. What did our passenger service, now there's two of them, do for the charts at Worthing? Oh, goodness me. Well, there you go, guys. That is a slight improvement, isn't it? Oh, dear. Gotta love it. All that from hooking up our passenger line. What it's done is boosted the outside connections, I would imagine. Yeah, destinations are going to be a whole mix now. They didn't really have much of anything to choose from, or did they? Well, actually, no, Worthing did. Worthing could already get to Biggleswade by road. They could also get to Hyde and Twickenham. All by road. We've got some serious competition here. In fact, Biggleswade didn't grow much at all. Will that change now that we've got our... Well, we've got a strange divot there. Okay, that might have been... Oh, that was me. That was me. I was deleting some things. We'll check on the timings and everything now that we've got all 6 on each. It should be 6 on each, right? Or was it 5? I think it was 5. There's 5 stops, aren't there? Yeah, 3 plus 2, 3 plus 2. It's down to 5 minutes, 5 seconds, 5 minutes, 40. Really? You shouldn't be taking longer. Yeah, we can't look at that yet because they've got to tidy themselves up, space themselves out. So that'll take a little while to kick in. And our little commuters, our new ones, are coming out. This is lovely to see, isn't it? I don't know how many we've got left in there. Only one? Really? I'll be surprised if it's only one. These get to do the fancy crossover into the new split platform we've got here. Platforms 2 and 3. And there's the gap. Mind the gap. And then we're in here. Is that the gap? I don't know. I can't remember whether I put a shelter over the gap now. There we go. But we're in on the split platform. And we can have the other one popping in too. There we go. That's lovely. Now Hyde. Hyde, how are you doing? Have you got a bit of a boost in your charts? Absolutely. No building was going on down at the jobs line. Definitely not. We've got a connection going all the way down there. Anybody waiting to go that way yet? We've still got a bit of an issue, backlog, but it's not blue anymore. That's good to see. 51 going on the anti-clockwise loop and 5 going on the clockwise loop. Clockwise. Why is there only 5? Do we have a train that's just left or something? It could have done. Ah, there. Yes, there we go. Only 80. What? Only 81? That's not bad. That's not bad at all. State of play at GT headquarters. What are we looking at? Company score of 48. We haven't really done much though, have we? It's been a lot of tidying up lately. And we just spent a fortune. What's our company value? 2.6 billion is that? 2.7 billion. We're actually nearly at 2 billion in the bank. So we've got plenty of money to spend. Love that. Love that. I love all the info you get in that. And we've got our fuel trucks there. And our oil/fuel train. Not how I would normally do it. Still tempted. Oh, look what you've done here. Oh, I didn't see that happening. Are they you? They're all residential. That's going to absolutely destroy. Yeah, look at that emissions layer. Wow, really? Only mediocre. You've got the oil train going past. Well, okay, that's not bad, is it? You stay there then. I like this. Isn't that pleasant? We just need to upgrade their road, really. Tidy that up a little bit for them. I like that it's like a little suburb out by the river. Beautiful. Alright, should we get on board one of our trains that's, I guess, doing this section? Would be nice. Or maybe the local train. And then we might get the high-speed trains fly past us. Yeah, are we picking anybody up? One person. I mean, we've only just told them about this. Are we good to go? I think so. There we go, guys. We're on board our brand new service from Mitcheldean to Henley. And what a journey that is. We've got, what did we get? Did I buy 6 or 8? I can't remember. 6 of them, I think. I think most of us are on now. Most of us and most of them. Yeah, us, we're driving one, aren't we? That's what we're doing. And we're not just stuck to the front of the train, honest. I mean, we could try and get in there. No, don't do that. Don't do that. I would like it if they did have fancy interiors. Some of them do. Some of the modded versions look lovely inside, considering. But yes, did you enjoy that one? We've got now another local service. What should we do next time? I guess our final local service for now, which would be heading from Mitcheldean to Logistical. Yes. Yes, we should make headway into that. We've got the possibility to add one from Twickenham to Biggleswade, or extend it at the very least. I'm not sure on that just yet. There's one of our express trains, the expensive one, that isn't any quicker. When we come back, shall we check on the scores for bridge versus tunnel? See how close we are, because there's a lot that's changed since we last looked. And yeah, I'll leave you for a healthy ride on this one. I'll end it somewhere. I don't know where. We will have some more cab ride videos once I finish detailing up some of the routes, and just so you can fall asleep to those or whatever, have them on in the background on a playlist. So yes, guys, I am thoroughly enjoying our network now. It's really coming together. Alright guys, thank you for watching, and until next time, take care.